Now, after the last 5 races, was it? We'll do the next 2 races now. And we'll talk about what we can do in terms of where we can achieve. As you guys know, we're trying to simulate the McLaren rise to dominance, as we have done we've seen in real life in the 2023 Formula One season. So that's my goal. We're gonna see how far we are. Last video, I'll link in the description. We did 5 races, the first 5 races of the season. We got pretty far. We're already in 5th, kind of emulating what is happening with McLaren. Trying to leave Alpine in the dust, trying to fight the Mercedes, the Aston Martins. Ferrari is still kind of out of reach. Our car is 4th best in low speed and high speed, but our medium speed leaves much to be desired. But we do have a front wing and a side pod coming in. Sorry, we do have a rear wing and suspension coming in pretty soon. So we'll see what we can do. And anyway, it's time for the race. We're not gonna dilly-dally too much. Our drivers are doing pretty well. Our facilities are still in good condition. Pretty much not overloaded just yet. Yeah, so we're pretty good right now. We don't need to worry too much. We do have a powertrain issue starting up, creeping in. But we will be using the older parts for both drivers. We will be using the older parts for the practice sessions. Now, this is an alternative. This is the first ATA race. In reality, this race never happened, but we can't, like, get rid of this race. Oh god, I forgot to do the sponsorship objectives. Crap. Okay, that's okay. Whatever. We're okay with that. I'm curious to see what we can do. Now, medium speed is not exactly something we are worried about, so we're okay. But as you guys, if you've been here before, you will know that we simulate the first 2 practice sessions at the very least, and if you get already in the first practice session, if you get to above 80% satisfaction, we'll just go from there. That's basically how we handle it. Really, that's really how we do it. 10th and 17th, 46, 47, not bad, not bad. There we go. We're not gonna touch anything else. There we go. There we go. We'll go with that. We'll simulate that as well. And now, if we are in the 80s, we're gonna be happy. Okay, so with Oscar we're happy, but with Lando we are absolutely not happy. So we're gonna be doing this particular practice session ourselves. Let's go with that. And Okay, I think that's the one we're gonna do. Oscar has been going into his... Alright. He has this set for the qualifying. Okay, so these are locked because of their qualifying, and that's for qualifying as well. Okay. Alright, let's get into managed practice sessions. Okay. Send them out. Send them out. Okay. Just conserve the tires just a little bit. We're not gonna overdo it. Just gonna save tires as much as we can. But we can't guarantee much. These tires are gonna be returned to Pirelli, so that's gonna be something important. Although we are... This is looking very weird. What tires are they using? Verstappen on the side.
Something seems wrong.
Yeah, it's the
Oscar, we're
worn
just
out
checking things.
gearbox. You know, Oscar. You know that's the worn out gearbox. It is what it is. It's just how we do it here.
Is everything okay with the car?
Okay, checking now.
Just need some info. Okay. Okay. I mean, just run that. It's a slight difference. It's a small difference. I'll put them on a little lighter. Just so that they start improving a little bit. Slight improvement. Oh, he ran wide.
Hit up.
Lando running wide on turn 6. It's not bad. It's okay. We're okay with Lando running a little wide. It just makes him human. He's not made many mistakes so far in this season. Famous last words, right? I mean, he's gonna probably make like a million mistakes in this race. We haven't got many upgrades for this race though, which is pretty important to remember. Okay, time to see. Oh, that's 100%. Okay, that's a... "17 minutes left. Now we're just gonna send him out. He's just gonna destroy his tires. Okay. Just gonna use the tires. Yeah, she's gonna go out as well. And you're just gonna do some laps.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Any feedback?
I mean, Norris is just gonna just get his confidence up. His prep. Literally focusing on his prep. That's a good thing to focus on, I think.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
Okay. Beautiful. Some good setups. 95 satisfaction for Oscar Piastri. I'm happy with that. And that's why we do the way we do it. You know, it's just to make sure that we don't overdo it with spending time unnecessarily. Because we're focused on getting to the qualifying, the races, the race performance, the upgrades. That's what we're focused on. So to keep that going. Okay, we're still gonna keep using this tire. I think we can get this down to 30. And we're gonna put back these parts on both cars. These are gonna be their race components. Crucially. Think next for the race we might need to start using the new ERS. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. We're gonna do... You know what? We're gonna do 2 laps. What? We're gonna do 2 laps. And 3 laps with Oscar? No, with... Let's give it a shot with 3 laps with Oscar. Because... that also gets him some ability to make progress.
Sessions should be starting now.
Yeah, and to see what they can do.
Lando, you are currently P6.
Okay, not an incredible improvement, but... Six minutes to go. Send him out as well. Oh, beautiful run for Norris. I think Norris is in the clear with that. Piastri is not exactly making improvements.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
But I think Piastri could be safe. Piastri is safe. Perfect. Norris had a good run. That's a good showing from Norris. 6/10 off of pole of the fastest time, but half a second from P2. Kind of matching the Red Bulls, kind of. That's looking pretty decent. Splitting the Red Bulls right now. We're gonna put 2. Yeah, we're just gonna do the 2 runs. Not gonna overdo it. We have 1 set of mediums for both of them, so they just need to make sure that they get through it. Okay, time to do their runs.
Track should be green.
Okay, I'm curious to see what they can do. Not really a purple lap. Four
Okay, that's
tenths.
P4. That was a good lap.
I can
Ooh,
recharge on and
a
box this
very
lap.
good lap from Norris. I'm gonna do a single lap there.
So you are P11. Okay, that's a good lap. If you could
I
keep
think
your
Norris
pace
is
up on
safe.
the in-lap. Copy.
Feel like Norris is safe. Piastri is out. I mean, I have no time to make him go out again. Yeah, Norris is safe. Yeah, it's tough to see that. He's on the cusp of getting through. I think in the next race he will make it. Gonna do 2 runs. We have 3 sets of softs. It's a good situation to be in. We're gonna do just this double
Track
run.
should be green now.
We're only gonna do this double run, honestly. We're not gonna do any more. Just because it's
You
2
are
tenths.
currently P6.
Four minutes. If you put him on a new set. If you put him on a new set, we have 1, 2, and 3, 4 3 sets. You know what? We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna let this go. Because we know we have no shot at pole. We want the tires for the race rather than getting into the top 2, top 3. You know, I don't think we have the chance. Even if we're 10th, we're okay with that. Yeah, we're 8th. It's not bad. 4th row. 4th row on the grid. Splitting the 2 Mercedes. I mean, pretty good. In the end, Lando did get into the 113s. He had the pace to get into the 113s, so that's good to see. Happy to see that.
It's racing.
Now let's make sure that we have enough performance in the car parts. There we go. Okay. Soft, medium, medium seems like the best shot. Soft, hard seems like a shot. But I think medium, hard might be the better strategy. Just to make it work 1 stop instead of any 2 stops. 2 stops are not going to work, I think.
Here in Imola, the drivers are ready.
2
The
stops
crowd are on their
might
feet.
just about work,
Anticipation
but
of
they're
this. The
going to be
Emilia
very
Romagna
difficult. There's
Grand
someone
Prix.
who's soft and
And
Aston
it's
Martin.
lights out, and away we go.
Let's take a look at our tires. We've got the 2 Red Bulls on softs. Hamilton is on softs. 2 Alfa Romeos are on softs. Okay. Now, we do this very often. The reason we do this is just because it enables us to go a little aggressive with the tire wear. and get a little bit more out of it. We can use a little bit more of our fuel. As compared to other teams. We're down 1 lap of fuel, we'll put it on balance again. Okay, we're already just about overpowering the mediums, the rest of the guys on mediums and on the softs. We just have a lot better wear. Ocon is struggling quite badly, but we're struggling because of the medium speed corners that we have here on this track. They just kind of destroy our race slightly. We're leaving Ocon a little bit behind at moments. That does make it so that we are very much trying, caught up to the two Mercedes cars. I'm looking to overtake. We have overtaken Hamilton, who was on softs, let's not forget. Alonso, first guy on mediums to pit. Looks a little weird to see him pit so early. Okay, go maximum attack now. Ignore that for now. And you too, go maximum attack. Okay. Gonna pit Oscar right now. And we're gonna pit Lando now. Comes out in 8th. It's very good. Comes out in 9th, 10th. It's dropping back slightly. But we're gonna have a lot better tires than the rest of them. And that's already paying dividends, especially with Hamilton, because he was one of the first guys to pit. Which means that the only thing we don't want right now is a red flag. That's basically the thing that's gonna destroy our race. Where's Norris? Norris is catching very, very nicely. Points are up for offer for both our drivers. The Sergeant runs wide. We can just destroy our tires. It's literally just a joke. It's just a joke. There we go. Now the tire wear is starting to play into our hands. So aggressive with Piastri. You know what? He's actually going to survive. Even if he goes to maximum attack. It's fine. He'll make it. Pull a second, buddy. Come on. Norris, come on. Pull a second. Can we overtake a Red Bull? Especially that of Verstappen's. Looking like a very good possibility. A very strong possibility that we're going to overtake.
Science is clearly out. just make sure you have a good look around for debris. Is everyone alright?
Okay, that's 8 laps to go.
Yes, everyone is okay.
We're going to pit Piastri. Because he will make it. Comes out in
Virtual
14.
safety car. And Oscar, you can keep the delta close to 0.
Copy.
And now we can kind of push. I mean, the tire deficit is going to
Virtual
be
safety car is ending.
massive.
Yeah, confirm.
Oscar could make it into 11th, 12th maybe. Now he'll make it to 11th. He might not make it to 10th, but he will make it to 11th. Never mind, he's not gonna make it to 12th. Okay, that pit stop was just completely unnecessary. Okay.
Oscar, this is the checkered flag.
A P5? It's a good finish position. The extra pit stop was not great for Oscar, but I mean, he wasn't gonna get points anyway, so might as well have gone for it, honestly. Another good set of points. We're still holding out ahead of Alpine, so we're fighting Alpine basically. We need to finish ahead of both Alpines every step of the way. Oscar gets 1 point for us in the fastest pit stop. It's not even close to enough. We've lost another few positions in the fastest pit stop rankings. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Time to see what we can do in the next race. For 5 million. Oof. There we go. Okay. Cars. Okay, our analysis warehouse side pods are getting manufactured as we speak. And replace parts, rear wing, replace the rear wing and suspension. So suspension and rear wing manufacturing is required. Suspension. It won't be in time, but we're not going to spend 1 million on that. We're just going to go rushed. And rear wing. You know what? We need to make sure that we're getting rear wing. It's gonna take a while, so we need the rear wing. That'll be in for the race. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. And chassis is coming in time. Next 2 days. And then we're just going to be at this particular performance level. We might not get any more points pretty soon. We're not going to research now. We're going to design chassis. We're going to design a chassis. That's something we do need. You know what? We're just gonna use it up. We'll leave a little bit in case we have time. We'll leave a little bit in case we have the time for it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing we need to keep in mind. Our main car is, so Oscar's car is very much one of the lower cars, but this is pretty decent car. So let's not forget that. We're not gonna rush, we're just gonna go normal. It's gonna get us a lot of progress. Rear wing, chassis, suspension, and then front wing research comes in later on. There we go. Okay. Okay, just checking that we have both cars on the same spec. There we go. Now let's go to car analysis. It's not looking the right amount, but I think we should be fine. Let's try to get into Q2 and Q3 with one driver each. Fast lap, not gonna happen. It's absolutely not gonna happen at all. But anyway, this is gonna be the last race. You know, because I don't want to make these videos way too long, because I know people have short attention spans. Unless you want to see longer ones, I'll make longer ones. I'd be happy to. But I also have an appointment that I need to have some stuff to do as well. I just do this for fun. So if you like the video so far, just let me know in the comments. If you have any tips for me of any kind, suggestions, whatever it might be, please do comment it, because I love to know. Oh crap, I forgot about this part. The engine parts. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, now we are getting into the using only the destroyed parts for practice sessions time of the season, where we're gonna use these parts are gonna be used up in practice sessions till they're useless, completely useless. Okay, that's a good, probably gonna be a good setup. That too. Simulate it. Let's see if we can get into the 80s. Sorry. Ooh, 80s and 90s. So I was right in both aspects. Okay, we're not gonna touch much here. Touch much, yes, touch much. Perfect. Boop. 92 and 97. Beautiful stuff. I love it. I love it when we can simulate all 3 practice sessions and we get a good setup out of it. Good enough setup. Let's be honest here. Time for Q1, which means start using. Okay, we need to be very careful with our ERS, because that is something we only have. We're already on our final ERS system with both drivers. And we're on round 7. That's literally the nightmare. Okay, we're gonna do 2 runs with both drivers. There we go. We're blitzing through.
Track should be green.
And Lando, radio check, please.
Yeah, all good.
Yep, that's loud and clear. Drive to the Delta. And we are box this lap.
Confirm.
Just keep an eye on the Delta. The Delta needs to be negative at the end of the lap. Okay, look after
Just
the
gonna
fuel
put them
on
on
the
a
way
newer
in.
set of tires.
Yep, copy.
Just in case, but I think we're fine. Where is that Haas getting that performance from? We're matching Leclerc to a certain extent. I think we're safe, honestly, with both drivers. Yeah, I think we're safe. They're not going to improve enough to, what is it, gain like a few seconds on us. Yeah, looks like we're just about safe. One of the Williams was in the pits just now. Yeah, we're safe, completely safe. Very clear. Oh, beautiful. You love to see, okay, there's still a 5/10 difference. But P5 for Lando is looking pretty decent. We will send him out on, you know what, we're gonna send them both out on a all set single run. Then we'll put him onto a double run.
Okay, Oscar. So the track will go green now.
We'll send them out on a double run after this single run.
Remember, the Delta needs to be negative at the end of the lap.
I could recharge on and box this lap.
Yeah.
Copy.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a double run now. And that too is gonna be a double run. And set him on a newer set of tires. There we go. I think this is the right way to go.
So this is P10.
It's a good lap. If you could keep your pace up on the inner.
And Piastri is again not making it through. He's getting closer to just about making it through. Which is unfortunate to see, honestly. That he's so close in the last two qualifying sessions. Just sad to see. He is very close to get into Q3. What did he miss out by? He missed out by a few hundredths. There's nothing in it. Okay. We're gonna put him back onto this set for the first run and think we're good. Still 6/10. Okay. Lando goes out right away. We're not even gonna waste time. We're just gonna send him out.
Drive to the Delta. And we're box
He's
this
10th
lap,
quicker
pull the car.
than he was.
Yeah, confirm.
And we'll do a double run with this set. E4. It's a very clean run right there. There we go.
Lando, you are currently P6.
I think P6 is as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, P6 is as good as it's gonna get. Couldn't really crack into the 109s. It's not so bad though. Yeah, couldn't really crack the 109s. Well, Lance Stroll getting third. Surprising. Perez liking his street tracks as usual. It's looking pretty good. Now we do have 2 sets of softs for both drivers, at least I believe. Oscar has 3 sets. It's a good shout. Okay. You know what? We're gonna do hard mediums because I think hard mediums we're gonna get much farther. We're also doing 2 softs and a medium. You know what? We're just gonna go with this. Might as well. I think that's the right way to go.
The streets of Monte Carlo are ready as
and let's get into just the best situation we have right now. Because, like, let's be honest here.
It's lights out and away we go.
We're probably gonna get a red flag. Right? We're probably gonna get a red flag. Oscar's probably gonna crash. Because we've not had any major damage happen just yet. I'm gonna push fuel a little bit. Yeah, it's looking pretty,
Now I'm just looking here, possibly Ocon's part of that.
Ocon crashes. Okay. Oscar isn't really catching the Merc and he's not leaving the houses behind. That does put us in a very difficult position. Meanwhile, okay. Okay. Looking pretty decent. We just need Russell to kind of fall away. He will fall away pretty strongly. Let's be honest here. Oscar is running in the points, trying to make progress, but he's just not making progress. It's starting to look like he just needs to tone it down a little bit. He needs to make his pit. He'll make his pit stop. Okay, never mind. If he wants to make his pit stops, he will struggle. Meanwhile, Lando could actually go directly to softs. Oh boy. And we've got a glitch. Okay, I'm sorry for you guys, but I think we need to restart this game. I'll get back to you once, oh, why do I have to do this? Okay. Let's go for the hard mediums, because that was the strategy we were going for. We're not gonna change the strategy just because it's the right thing to do. We're gonna do it. We're not gonna change it because that's what we started with. That's how we started laps. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Sorry if you've seen it already, but you know, whatever.
It's
He
lights
totally
out,
didn't have any glitch.
and away we go.
I'm gonna put this on.
Overtake available. Copy.
Go maximum attack. Push fuel, push that. I know I can do this before we start everything, but you know, gives us a moment to kind of realize everything.
We've got a yellow flag here.
So we might as well, right? Perfect. Yeah. Now, Piastri just needs to stay ahead of the Haas's, the AlphaTauris, the Alfa Romeos, and one of the Alpines. And Norris needs to stay ahead of the other Alpine. If we can outscore the Alpine, just in general, I'm happy. Because that's what we need to keep going. Keep doing. Oh, come on. Piastri. Piastri. Why are you dropping back? Why the hell you dropping back? Okay. Now, Russell is fighting his teammate. Tires are not doing amazingly. But it's okay. We're gonna start catching the medium runners pretty soon. We're still 2 seconds a lap slower. Now we're a second a lap slower. We're gonna start catching them. There we go. We're getting 9/10. As you can see, look at that. We're now 8/10. 4/10 slower. And we're now quicker than the hard runners, the medium runners. It's looking good. Especially with Norris looking good. He is one of the faster guys right now. Perez is doing Perez things. Yeah, I think Lando can go to the softs. Piastri, Oscar might need to go into the mediums. But he could probably go to the mediums and then turn off the avoid high-risk curbs. Just punt it. Just go for it. Like... Yeah, so Lando will probably need to go to the softs. And he's gonna go to there. He's gonna make it. Oscar is actually just gonna make it to the end on those set of tires. Okay, time to put Oscar off of avoid high-risk curves. And you just run with this. You can ruin your tires now. And you too. Start ruining them. Just get rid of your tires. Make up positions. And they've entered the 113s. Comes out in P12. Okay. You know what? No, we're gonna wait a few more laps.
We don't want to overcook the tyres.
Yeah, okay.
Gonna wait a little longer. He is now gonna go to the softs. Yes, he is. And run it aggressively.
No need to push the tyres.
Okay, no need to push the tires with 20 laps to go. Lando should make it. Oscar is lapping around the same times as Magnussen and almost makes it past Magnussen. There we go. Perfect. Keep it going, buddy. Make it. Get to Hamilton. Where's Hamilton? Oh, he's over there. He's almost a little bit of a lap closer. Oscar is 7/10 a lap quicker than Hamilton. He's in the 14s, while Hamilton is almost in the 16s. Oh. Okay. Just deploy the rest of your battery.
Pack is low.
Yep.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
Oh, Piastri almost gets last by a teammate
What a
in
remarkable
11th.
drive
When
by
7th
Lando
laps
Norris.
11th, you know that there is something wrong. Okay. I mean, this is pretty insane. We're about 7/10 slower than our fastest lap was 7/10 slower than that of Lance Stroll, who set the fastest lap. Honestly, though, don't know how that happens. We gained some more points on top of McLaren. Mercedes does not get nearly as many points as us, which is good to see. Trying to make small dents on Mercedes. Ferrari and Red Bull are in basically a good fight with each other. It's looking pretty strong there. We do get a good pit stop. Gain some more points. Trying to hold on to P5, but just struggling a massive amount. Ferrari makes up 3 positions. Yeah, we just need a set of decent pit stops is what we need. But okay. Good run, 3.7 million in cash revenue. It's very good. Now, if you like what you've seen so far, let me know in the comments. We'll replace this part as we can. And replace that part. And let's check out what we have. Front wing, suspension. Those are the things we need to make sure getting fixed. Suspension. That'll come in on time. And front wing. It will come in on time. And with that, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video or next stream, depending on how you want to see it. Please like and comment, give me some feedback of whatever you think, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye. Take care and get out of here.